We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Need some blocking out there. Bring it together. Teamwork. Special teams touchdown. Special teams touchdown.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Ready? Yeah! Run that ball downfield!
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Now you look at this Saints defense. They enter play here number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Shut him on this play, Mo. Let's go. Shut him up.
From the shotgun, Richardson. He's got his 10. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
The Colts at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games, because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum, because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
Escapes the sack. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's coming like clockwork right now for them.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Tries the right side, finding Woods here. Touchdown! Jelani Woods, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You look at this Saints defense. They enter play here, number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
How about that stuff right there? Got into the backfield, spilled him for a loss. An excellent illustration of why they've been so good.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive they started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Gay's kick is good.
Because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Another to the right side and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Carr. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Now Carr. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Play action. Now it's Carr. This is Carr. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are back within a score. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. It's a no-1 here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Well, throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their third drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Taking on the midfield logo. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. They'll set up a throw. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. Through one quarter, 9-7 our score.
Stop, defense. Boys, get one more stop. Get the ball back on the line.
First and 10. Here's Carr. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. If it will even move the foot. There he goes, left sideline. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fit defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker and a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield, hit you little people.
Good run there. Throw out wide is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there. And that takes us from second to third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Richardson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. So possession goes over. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And 2 interceptions already here in this 1st half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah. Can he put it aside? Let's find out. From the 23, here's the 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even at 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard. The Carr's throw complete there to Johnson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 31-yard line. Give him 18 on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Thomas will come in motion right. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And Tommy Atabare, the one who got in there for the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw, it's Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Oh, and this is going to wind up with safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll start with a give to Kamara. They juked him. 44 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. In motion right is Thomas. staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Down, defense. Bring it over to the offense, boys. Let's stop the middle. Watch the middle.
Here's Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This will be taken at the 10. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Remember, they had the safety go against them the last time they had it. Fortunately, their defense just forced the punt, so they'll try again as they start 1st and 10. On 1st down, Richardson. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Taylor. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
And Gay knocks this one through. And will take the lead here
kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
But they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Carr now on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And we'll bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. They missed one earlier, remember. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On second down, Camara. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a first down.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is fielded at the 27. Gets around him. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Mistakes out there, offense.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And it's going to be taken in by Downs. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 23 yards the pickup there. Richardson to the air on 1st down. This is Cody. Able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Taylor is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Here's Taylor again, and he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to run the 2, and he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get...
Breakaway from Michael Thomas. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. And that's the type of play that'll give your sideline some juice, a long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Give him credit for making that type of a play call. Even more credit for how they executed it.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down. Richardson looking to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10 from the gun. It's a run for Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Carr. And that is incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
So Carr will exit stage right and on his Lutz for the Saints field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will tie things now at 19 all. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Carry by Taylor to start the drive. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level.
High kick, but pretty much. The start of the game. That shit was the funniest thing in the world.
Damn it.
Yeah, Pat McAfee, that boy nice. King, that boy right there, he played. He kept playing himself.
Wait, who did?
King, the one that the black kicker for y'all, for the Raiders.
Oh, him? He was a diva, bro. I didn't know how you could be a diva on a damn punter.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro was talking about he wanted to make big money as a punter. I was like, look, my boy, I vow for every position trying to go get their bread if they like that. And he would like that. But I'm like, bro, you a punter. If you expect me to get a $15 million a year contract, you're good.
You're a good punter, but the problem is that when you start crying about your contract, bro, are you really that good, bro?
You ain't even a field goal kicker. You just a punter. I can see if he did both.
He could do both. I mean, it just, I don't know why.
He was just a diva, bro. What pissed me off about it was that he had no reason to complain. Like
that nigga got them boys a penalty. You know, he picked up that penalty flag and started dancing with the hell. Got him another one. Woo! Like, bro, you can't be no diva like that as a punter. That's when punter and kicker are probably two jobs. Like, you gotta be humble. You gotta be humble. You can't be no diva at them two positions.
Imagine being a diva fullback.
Yeah, can't do it either.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Fullback ain't got fullback.
If you're a diva fullback, bro. If you're a diva fullback, I don't know what the hell you're looking at. Like come on, bro. You play a position that you barely even do.
The only fullback was just the thing back in the gap because you used to have I formation and all like that. So that's why fullbacks was like that. But now niggas ain't doing I formation no more like that.
Not at all, boy.
Burks got a touchdown. Let's go.
Niggas just doing single back, gun, the pistol.
Nah, shit.
Well, boys, it's
fuck you, Michael.
28-0.
Uh-oh.
Let me go break the rules real quick, bro.
What's the score?
28-0.
A blowout.
I'm being scared.
Scales over them mother sick, bro.
You're trying to get my attention the entire time to play me. Just
he went right. He went right. He went right in your mind right here.
Y'all heard him, bro? He's sick or something, bro.
He just wanted to go and get the game out the way.
So you're telling me Alvin Kamara just held on to that? Man got hit twice. Once when he caught it immediately.
If anything, bro, got some nice hands at the beginning of anything.
You know who don't got nice hands? Pittman. Tired of him.
I'll take it.
Trading division, you sneaky.
Oh, Kenny Moore is ass.
Woo.
Rondale Moore doing that kind of catch is kind of pissing me off. Like he's gonna catch one-on-one. Dude's ass.
Yes, stop him. Good shit.
Oh, that's tough.
That man, Chris Harris, is a fucking bomb. Had a pick right there.
Let's go! This game is ass, but I'll take it.
Why the hell did I just challenge that?
They fucking on him. They fucking him. That's 2 times he supposed to have Sal. But maybe if he actually come off that sprint, get off that sprint button as soon as he get the ball, he'll be able to hit the hole.
We ain't going for none of this. Take your 3.
He got played by the game, but at the same time, he come off that main sprint button as soon as he get the field.
Sean Murphy Bunting trying, bro. He's trying to make the team so bad, bro.
We ain't going!
That boy did not look at that screen, because that screen was open. That bubble screen was naked. He did not look that way.
Give me this ball. I want to run. Alright, now it's going to be 28-3. Damn. Oh, he almost got blocked.
Good. Let me get out of that position for a little. Like, I ain't trying to get another safety.
One thing about me, boy, one thing I hate about my defense, boy, we get a PI call my ass so much. Maybe on a pass first, but too, that'd be the thing that pisses me off. I'm gonna play against Daredevil, but I got a PI. You talking about I got there early?
Got there early, little bub.
4th and inches, are you fucking serious?
That nigga thing should be off.
We can go for fakes, right?
Yeah.
Do I want to risk it?
If it doesn't work, it might be
yeah, do I want to risk it? Yeah, I'm going to risk it. I had a wide open hole for Kenyon Drake, and that dude got me.
You still got it.
Barely got it.
I barely got it.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to the outside. I didn't know it was meant for the inside.
I'm pissed.
See, that's the exact reason why I always back one to go and I sit behind the line. Just for that.
Hey, yeah, game over.
No, yeah, JT.
Game over. JT.
Hope he gets hurt.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. You did get
Push
hurt.
an injury on my player.
Fuck you, pussy.
I tried.
You said you tried to injure my player?
Yeah, I tried to take
We got him on tape, boys.
That's crazy. Hey, can we hand out the suspension agent? He just admitted to a bounty gate.
Clear as day.
Y'all saying that y'all need to go talk to Cam, boy. He been putting these players down, boy. Every game he played, he been hurting his QB for real.
I heard T's I took out Hendon Hooker.
Yeah, you talk about me. Y'all folks actually taking people out. You just making a threat. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Hey, look, yeah, you make threats. I make promises.
Right. If I could send a nerd emoji in real life, bro, I'll do this shit, bro, right now.
Why? What happened?
What's the little Daredevil dog?
I'm a roast. It's not nothing wrong with what you said. It's just the way you said it.
I make promises.
Well, okay, hold on. That's bullying. I didn't say it like that, bro. Daredevil, block AG, bro. He's a bully.
Wait, what happened?
The way you said it.
Adrian making fun of the way you said how you make promises and stuff like that.
Promises.
See, like that's bullying, bro. You should suspend. That's suspended, bro. Suspension at its finest.
Yeah, we're
a grown man cannot get bullied at this ripe old age.
Yeah. I mean, you get bullied by me. All I do is send nerd emojis on you.
Well, you don't bully me, but Trey,
give me your lunch money, little bro.
If I see your liberal ass in person,
oh my god,
I'm gonna grab your 5'6" ass and put you in the locker.
This damn liberal. Making threats.
Trey actually practiced. He actually boxed over there, so he might boom.
No, this dude AG think he Bradley Martin or something, bro.
I'm 260, brother. I'm 260. 260, brother. That boy said, I pick you up.
This dude AG really believes he's Bradley Martin, bro. That's crazy.
Not Bradley Martin. I think Bradley Martin is a mistaken young man.
See, I ain't gonna run up the score. I could, but I'm just gonna take a knee.
Yeah.
Better than me.
Yeah, AG run up the score. Alright, it's been documented. He runs up the score. Suspended.
I don't run up the score. I don't. I'm just saying, if I'm in the scoring threshold.
I am. It's 33-19, but I ain't gonna get that reputation.
I know y'all need to be some assholes. Y'all need to be at 27 and go score another touchdown.
Hey, look, it's the fine print, brother.
Y'all need to be some bonafide assholes, bro.
Man, JT had 257 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns.
Stonehouse.
Who won between Paul and the Jets?
Jets 2-1. I know you sick hearing that.
Paul let him down.
Julian Blackman and Olabai helped me 2 interceptions apiece.
Who would have thought the fucking Ravens dude would be the one that takes D's record?
Bro, why do they have timing on passes, bro? That was not on here last year, bro.